Hello people of the verse, it's the Eradicator with some really exciting news here coming up for Star Citizen Alpha 3.15, and we've had this patch watch on Spectrum where Wayne from CIG explained to us partly what's coming up here with Star Citizen Alpha 3.15. We got some further explanation about personal inventory and backpacks and vehicle inventory, as well as looting, things that we've already talked a lot about on this channel. So if you're a regular of the channel, you already know that. But there's that one thing, that one piece of news that you absolutely cannot miss. And that part is called server crash recovery. And we heard you liked we heard you liked trading fixes. Oh hell yeah, we do. And this is what he says: having lost a hull full of cargo or cells due to pesky 30k errors, we know all too well how frustrating encountering a server crash can be. For that reason, we are very happy to announce the addition of server crash recovery, which is not actually a surprising news, because iCache is a thing now. iCache is in Star Citizen Alpha 3.15, and it only makes sense that thanks to iCache, server crash recovery is now something that is feasible, something that we've been calling on this channel for a very long time. As soon as iCache gets into the verse, we will no longer suffer from the effects of 30k errors, meaning that we will no longer lose our cargo when there is a 30k error, when the servers are crashing. So how does it work? We're adding the functionality that creates a heartbeat, which is a regular logging persistence for you and your ship. So in the case of a server crash, the backend will recognize that an unexpected timeout has happened, allowing you to visit an ASUP terminal and spawn your ship intact and exactly as it was pre-crash. This means that your cargo, ship status, including health and fuel, and any items you had lying around your ship will return in the exact state as it was. Meaning that, let's say, for example, you looted a lot of different items, some special 910 armor, or maybe some guns that can only be found at some of the bunkers, you will still have them in your ship if the server crashes. Now, it's important to know that this is merely a simple interim fix, as they say. Long term, this will be handled by an entirely graph and server meshing work. Oh my goodness. Of course, right? Because when server meshing will be happening, if a server crashes, you'll be automatically transferred into another server. So that will be very seamless. So this will be handled by an entity graph and server meshing work, where we'll track shard history, which will allow us to properly retain information and restore you directly to the moment you left off, for example, in mid-quantum flight, etc. Nonetheless, while this is a temporary solution, it should be effective and reliable. It's also important to note that this new addition is especially for server crashes. Client crashes will still be handled in the same way that they are now, which is current crash recovery functionality, which is something that we've had for a very long time in PU, and something that has been working very well. This is currently under review and will hit the PTU very soon. So it's not in PTU Wave 1 round now, but probably the reason why we haven't had a patch for 2 or 3 days, because they're probably working on that, and we should be expecting that in the PTU very, very soon, as they say. He finishes by adding that he hopes that this book will make it easier for you to get started in 3.15 and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. All right, well, this is amazing news. This is the kind of news that really makes my day, and really happy to see that, waiting for iCache for so many years is already starting to bear fruit. And that in 3.15, losing cargo because of 30k is no longer going to be something that we will be fearing. The fear of losing millions of alpha UEC because you put all your money in trading, right? No, that is going to happen, but not because of 30k. It's going to happen because of parrots, maybe, or people interfering in your affairs, which is the way it should be, but not because of a technical issue. And that is wonderful news. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys. And that's the giveaway question. This month I'm giving away 2 cutlasses, a cutlass red for you guys, the subscribers of this channel. All you have to do is to subscribe and answer the giveaway question I'm asking now. What is the most amount of money you've lost in the 30k. I have lost about 3 million alpha UEC one time. I had a trade convoy with several ships trading together, and of course I paid for all the cargo in that convoy, and there was a 30k, and that made me lose about 3 million alpha UEC. That was a while back when, you know, I think it was in 3.10. So that was definitely a long time ago. But yeah, definitely something that we'll be trying in the future, since trade apparently was fixed as well in 3.15. So we'll bring back the trade convoys in 3.15, and that's going to be really interesting gameplay as well. You guys are going to see that if you join me on Twitch. Anyway, guys, also the other cutlass is a cutlass black that we are giving away as well. This one is for the people who support me on Patreon and via the Jump Button membership. It's on. I have that's all for this video. Thank you so much for to Eric O and Dr. Frobin, who also is the one who gives away the cutlass black. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more content on the channel. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. A huge shout out to everyone who's been helping me out on Patreon and via the YouTube Join membership program. Creating content on YouTube involves continuous circles of ups and downs, and it is when we are the lower parts of the curve that your help really motivates me to keep on going. Your contribution really does make a difference, which is why in return I try to give back by offering backers access to my private Discord channel, automatic access to exclusive giveaways, or answering your questions during the show. You can help me out with as little as $1 a month, and any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.